Hello everybody, my name is Daniel Richardson and I'm the WCPW review guy. And recently WCPW just celebrated their 1-year anniversary. Well, that means someone else is celebrating their 1 year as well. That's right, today, 1 year ago today, I uploaded my very first WCPW review. Boy, how much things have changed. I mean, over time I got a new suit, a new entrance theme, better hairstyles. I mean, just all around, just it's getting greater. I was featured on WCPW programming, which is incredible. But more importantly, I have you guys to thank for all of this. Like, I didn't think for a second, and I'm not even being modest. Like, I mean, I'm being realistic. I'm a tubby fucker in his early 30s talking about an internet wrestling promotion on the camera. That's it. That's as far as I thought I'd go. I remember, in fact, that very first week I uploaded a video, nobody watched. And I was okay with that. I was like, it is what it is, I'm having fun doing it. And then here we are, 1 year later, and it's just like, wow. Everybody I've talked to from around the world, whether it's just fellow WCPW enthusiasts, other fans who aren't even WCPW fans, that they see my main event and mid-card mania and that stuff. I mean, I get to talk to people like that. The What Culture personalities themselves, I've interacted with them, fellow WCPW wrestlers. It's great. I mean, it's been an incredible year. And here's to another year. I know WCPW has been kind of rocky lately, but I have faith. That's why they call us the faithful. I have faith that, you know what, they're going to come out of this even better. So, and you know what, I'll be here covering it the entire time. So there we go. So guys, thank you again. Seriously, from the bottom of my black heart, I want to thank you guys. Thank you. And yeah, now this is the WCPW unofficial top 10. We hadn't had action for like 2 weeks. Well, today they're actually doing the German qualifier. In fact, they're probably going on right now as I'm talking. But that won't be up till probably next week sometime. So yeah, 90 days have run out again. The 90 Days Phantom has struck. I keep telling myself I'm going to actually introduce the 90 Days Phantom in some weird little skit. Haven't come around. I haven't pulled the trigger on this yet, but don't be surprised when the 90 Days Phantom shows up and I have to fight him or something. Anyways, but yeah, 90 days have ran out, so let's get into it. Now, before I get started, I am going to make the official statement now. Now, I'm not saying this is going to be a forever thing, but this is going to be a long time thing. I've decided that regardless of how many tag teams or women wrestlers we get in WCPW, I'm going to keep the top 5 tag teams and top 3 women's wrestlers, regardless. Because the unfortunate thing is, and this, we've done it for a year now, and I've noticed like when it comes to tag teams, like there'll be moments of like hot activity, and then it just cools off, and then the top 10 is stuck with a bunch of like randomly thrown together one-off tag teams. And then the women's division, same thing. It's like they go through periods where like 1 or 2 will thrive and they will rise to the top and stay there, but then the rest of it is just one-off characters that show up and then are never seen from again. So then it's just like, it's weird having the top 5 when like the bottom 2 are just haven't been there in months, So, yeah, from here on out, and like I said, this could change maybe way later down the road, but for right now and in the immediate future, it's going to stay like this. For now on, top 10 single wrestlers, top 3 women's wrestlers, and top 5 tag teams. So that is going to be the new format from here on out. Speaking of which, let's get to the top 5 tag teams. Now, nothing has changed. This is the thing that's kind of stayed the same, so we're good here. So I'll just kind of breeze through it. At number 5, for a second week in a row, is the Glaswegian Culture. Glaswegian Culture. At number 4, also for a second week in a row, the Hunter Brothers. I want to see more of these guys. Like, seriously, them and I forget the name of the tag team. It was like Nikki Dunn or Ashley Dunn and I keep wanting to say Nikki Sixx. I know it's not Nikki Sixx. That's Molly Crew. I'm blanking on. I feel bad. I'm blanking on the name. But anyways, Nikki and Ashley, they were like a tag team that fought Swords of Essex, and they were incredible. And we only seen them once, and I was like, that's unfortunate because they're really good. Anyways, so nothing with the Hunter Brothers. They were great. I want to see them back too. That was number 4. At number 3 for a second week in a row, Polo Promotions. Damn good tag team. Really want to see more out of them too. At number 2 for a second week in a row, Drago and El Hijo de Dos Caras. We still got a little bit. I thought their 9 days ran out quicker than it was, but it's not. We still got about a month or so for their 9 days to run out. If they come back and compete, I'd be happy with that. Just don't come back like once every 90 days. That'd be annoying. But yeah, that's number 2. And number 1, and this is like 15 weeks running, they are the current WCPW Tag Team Champions, the Swords of Essex. So there you go. Congratulations, Swords. Unofficially and officially, number 1 tag team in WCPW. Moving on to the women's division, same thing, no changes at all, so I'll just kind of breeze through it. At number 3, for a second week in a row, Session Moth Martina. At number 2, for a second week in a row, she is the current WCPW Women's Champion, Kaylee Ray. And at number 1, for a second week in a row, Viper. So there you have it. Congratulations, Viper. Unofficially, you're the number 1 woman in WCPW. So now we move on to the men's singles, and now the 9 days have been striking for a while now, and truth is, a lot of times 9 days will come and go, and I don't ever mention to you guys because it's usually just a bunch of one-off guys. You know, for example, this week alone, it was like everybody from the Scottish qualifier who only showed up once. Mark Coffey, which I know he showed up more, but he was, he's tag division. So as far as Mark Coffey, the singles wrestler, he's gone. Lewis Gervin, Liam Thompson, these guys, no more. Matt Riddle, his 90 days ran out, and once again, he kind of, in the scheme of the whole thing, he was kind of there in the middle, and then he just stayed because he didn't wrestle anymore, so he just kind of disappeared, so he's gone. But the 2 biggest blows, one of them was not in the top 10, but he was really high on the list in my little system I've devised here. Marty Scurll, gone. I know he's going to be coming back soon, but unfortunately when he comes back, he's going to the bottom of the list. That's right, I don't take shit on this, this show right here. In my world where I take WCPW way too seriously, and take the rankings seriously, guess what? You don't compete in 90 days, you go to the bottom of the list. Bottom of the list. But the guy who was on this list, and he was, I believe he was 5, he hasn't wrestled 90 days, and now he's gone. Will Ospreay. Will Ospreay's 90 days has ran out. And really, with the others it wasn't so much, but with him and Marty being gone, it really shook up the top 10. Well, I should say the bottom 5, it really shook up more than anything else. But yeah, I mean, it kind of shifted people around in a way that I wasn't really expecting. So let's get into it, shall we? The top 10 WCPW singles wrestlers. At number 10, making his debut on this list, he recently just qualified on this, the Scottish portion of the World Cup Finals, Kenny Williams. Kenny Williams, number 10. At number 9, he's up a spot from last week. He's also a qualifier in the World Cup Finals, representing Mexico. Talking about Rey Mysterio. Rey Mysterio. At number 8 for a second week in a row. And seriously, I don't know how it keeps jumping him. Like everybody else is kind of shifting. He stays the same. At number 8 for a second week in a row, he is currently the holder of the Magnificent 7 briefcase, El Ligero. El Ligero. And I should add, there are 3 people in this top 10 who have literally been here since the beginning. Like, they have never been off the top 10 list. And Ligero's one of them. I'll mention the other 2 when we get to him, but Ligero has never been off. He's been close. He's the one that, I think, out of all of them, he's probably been closer to being, taken off the list. But, yeah, he's always hung on in there, so. At number 7, he's up 2 spots from last week. Another qualifier. This time, he's the guy who's representing Canada, or one of the guys representing Canada, Mike Bailey. Mike Bailey at number 7. At number 6, up a spot, Martin Kirby. Martin Kirby. At number 5, he's up a spot. He's currently the WCPW Hardcore Champion. I'm talking about Primate. And once again, it's going on right now. I'm really rooting for you. I mean, I'm sure Hendry's going to hang on to the title. But as a fan, as a mark, I'm really going for Primate. I just want to see Primate rip him out. I don't care if it doesn't make sense he's holding 2 titles. I don't give a shit. F the standard conventions. I want to see Primate hold 2 titles above his head and then grunt like a madman and run off. That's what I want to see. That's the... Anyways, Primate, number 5. At number 4, for a 6th week in a row, Cody Rhodes. At number 3, going on 2 months at this spot, Joe Coffey. Joe Coffey. And he's the second guy who has been on this list since the beginning. Like, literally, always been a mainstay in the top 10. At number 2, also going on 2 weeks, or sorry, 2 weeks, 2 months, Rampage. Rampage. And number 1, going on an incredible 13 weeks running. He is the current WCPW World Champion, and the 3rd guy who has been on the top 10 for the entire year I've been doing this channel, Joe Hendry. Joe Hendry. So congratulations, Joe, unofficially and officially, number 1 guy in the WCPW. Singles division. So go ahead, quick recap. Swords of Essex, Viper, Joe Hendry, you guys are all tops in your respective divisions. So congratulations. So if you guys agree with my list, if you disagree, let me know either way. Drop those comments down below. And guys, this next month we're going to be taking off because once again, I mean, it's almost like every week they're doing another qualifier. We got the German qualifiers, the Japanese qualifiers, the American qualifiers, and then the, I can say the best of the world instead of the rest of the world, because it seems kind of like it's leftovers. I mean, it is, but still, you know, but the rest of the world qualifiers all coming up, and then of course we got the World Cup finals in August, so big 3-day event there, so looking forward to that. And once again, it's all coming fast and furious right now. Wow, I just said Fast and Furious. That's lame. Anyway, but it's all coming at us right now, and I'll be here every week to give you guys the results. So there you have it, guys. Share and subscribe if you haven't already. Show this video. Oh, psych out from this side. Some of that thumb and love. Of course, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, all that stuff. I'm always doing something different on each of those. So it's not just, like, you know, some people will, like, literally take one picture and then post on every one of their social medias. And I'm going through, I'm like, wow, I already saw this picture, like, twice already. Like, I guess. I'm still a nice guy, so I'll like it regardless. But still, yeah, I do different things on all three of them, so. And then, yeah, that's all I got. Guys, seriously, thank you so much. And not just for watching this video, I mean just for everything. To everybody, you know, I chat with on Facebook and Twitter, who message me here on YouTube, yeah, you guys are incredible. Like, seriously, I know I sound like a sarcastic dick when I talk anyway. Like, this is like one of my flaws. I don't have very many. But, no, I mean this with all my heart. Thank you. That's all I got. Guys, till next time.